Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. I am super excited about this vlog. I've been posting so many vlogs recently. I feel like I'm much more in a vloggy mood than like a sit down mood. Okay, so in this vlog you are going to see a few things. I'm going to do a little bit of a haul, a cute, like a summer beauty haul, and then you're going to see, I need your help deciding on 2 dresses to wear. Nikki says one, I say another, so I need your help deciding. But I wanted to first talk about some things that I picked up, and I'm super excited that this portion of today's video is sponsored by Shoppers Drug Mart. Shoppers is the best like pharmacy beauty space to shop at in Canada. I literally go there just to browse the beauty aisles. You know, they have a lot of like drugstore beauty, and then they also have high-end beauty. They have NARS, they have Drunk Elephant, they have It Cosmetics, they have Benefit. They have all of those big beauty brands, and I'm always shopping there because it's close, it's very convenient. But then they also have a really amazing online website where you can shop all these amazing brands with super fast shipping. Whenever I've purchased with them, they always ship with UPS, and it takes 1 or 2 days for the items to arrive to me, so it's incredibly fast shipping. And then you also get the amazing point system, and your dollar just goes so much further when you're shopping there because their point system is so good, because you get actual dollars off your purchase and you don't have to spend crazy amounts of dollars to get like a small sample or anything. It's like a really good point system. You always get such amazing samples, and then they always have such amazing deals where you get like a gift with purchase that make it so much more worth it shopping at Shoppers than anywhere else, especially when you're buying expensive things like NARS, like Drunk Elephant, like fragrances. I picked up a few things for summer I want to show you guys. The first thing is this NARS blush. I have talked about this so many times on my Instagram and here. I have loved the shade Dolce Vita, but this is the shade Behave. I heard that this is, I think that Alex Earl said this is her favorite shade. I've never tried it before, but it is, ooh, these are my absolute favorite blushes. Ooh, ever. I have blush on now, so you probably can't see it that well, but since the moment I tried these have been my favorite blushes because they're so easy to blend. And then I picked up this eyeshadow palette from Jason Wu. My mom is the biggest Jason Wu fan ever. She loves their lip glosses. Look at those shades. Let's see. They're really buttery soft. Oh my gosh. Then I picked up this nude lip gloss. This is from Lise Watier in the color En Vogue, and so I've been loving a gloss that has like a lot of pigment in it, so I can kind of do like lip gloss, lipstick in one. And I have been wearing this one, and it has been, just with like a lip liner, the most perfect lip gloss to just throw on and call a day. And then I picked up this mascara from Lancome. It's the Lash Idole mascara. Has a wand like that. I've heard a ton of stuff about this mascara, and ooh, and the shape of it, that is super fun and exciting for me. I was trying to get this off without ruining my whole face. Ariana has some amazing fragrances. You guys know the Cloud is like a really good dupe for Baccarat. My mom is obsessed with that one. And this is the Mod Blush fragrance. And then there was also a gift with purchase for some socks. Everyone's wearing pink now because of that Barbie movie. You guys know I'm obsessed with fragrance. And look at this packaging. Isn't that so unique and so cool? Ooh. Okay, that smells really nice and fresh. I already know Itan's gonna love this scent. It smells so good. And then, like I said, they always send a bunch of samples, so I got all of these samples. And then lastly, because they have everything, they don't just have beauty, they also have hair care. I also picked up this Authentic Beauty Concept shampoo and conditioner. Look at the packaging, it's so cute. I really wanted to try this because they are vegan and have no silicones, which I need on my extensions and for my hair color. And so I've heard a lot of great things about this brand, so I wanted to test it out. And like I said, their point system is just next level. If you want to get the most bang for your buck, you need to be shopping at Shoppers. My sister is the one who got me into that, and I haven't looked back. I will make sure to leave everything I picked up linked down below. Make sure to check them out because, like I said, they don't just have these brands. They have a ton of brands, and they always have beauty deals. Hey guys, wow. What did I do? I didn't realize until this very moment that the fake tan I put on last night looks insane. Anyways, where's my little tripod? Found you. Anyways, today, one sec, let me set you up and then I'll be back to chat. I'm testing a new fake tan, and whenever I put a fake tan on, I always like contour with it, but I may have Girl Boss too close to the sun with this one. My friend Dorothy's wedding today, so I have a few dresses. I got 2 new dresses that I want to try on with you to kind of decide. I mean, or 3 new dresses. By the time you see this, the wedding will be done. It'll probably be in like a few weeks from now that you see this, so I'll let you guys know which one I end up wearing, but I want to show you that. And then I wanted to give you an update on my lips, because I said in one of my last videos I was getting my lip filler dissolved, and that was the plan. It still is the plan, but I went on Thursday. I go to Dermafina here in Montreal. Dr. Krasny is the best. I'm not sure if he's taking new patients, but call because he is truly the best. A lot of you guys were like, didn't you literally just get your lips done in Toronto? And here's the thing, I did. I did just go pay to get my lips done. And while I love how they look when I'm not speaking, I think they look perfect and juicy and plump, and I love them. I don't love how they look when I am speaking. I feel like they just look a little bit bulky and heavy, and unfortunately I'm not mute, so that does pose a problem for me. So I had gone in to see Dr. Krasny on Thursday, and I was like, let's dissolve, but can we do it slowly, because I have a wedding on Sunday and I don't want to look too crazy. And he's like, that is not a thing. We cannot target dissolve. Well, you can, which I did, but like I couldn't risk target dissolving like my top lip, because it's not like a controlled product. Like, it's just a liquid that goes in and dissolves the product. So he's like, if you don't want to look, you know, very different at this wedding you're going to on Sunday, I would recommend like waiting until after the wedding. He's going away for 2 weeks, so like he's taking his summer break. So he said, when I get back from vacation, come in, we'll dissolve it all, and then we can go from there. But one of the things that was really bothering me was my bottom lip. The filler that I had from like years ago, because I've been getting filler for like too long, which is a topic I'm going to talk about in just a second, but I've been getting filler for a long time, and some of the filler in my bottom lip had migrated to the back of my lip, like in this part, and you're not supposed to have filler in this wet part of your lip. So it was actually making it really difficult for me to speak, and it was making me really stiff, and you can even see it was like a struggle for me to speak in a few of my last videos. And who wants to live life like that? He went in and he just dissolved like this part. You can see I have a bruise here, and it made a world of a difference. Like, I still think I need to go in and dissolve the filler, and you know, because I think my top lip just looks a little bit heavy, but my body does not dissolve filler at a normal rate. It is so slow. So I can get my lips done once and it'll last for like 2 years. It'll last forever. It's not going anywhere. So, but my whole reasoning behind when I posted that I wanted to get it dissolved on Instagram, I got so many questions as to why. I have been getting filler and so hyper focused on my appearance for as long as I can remember. Growing up, I was never the pretty friend. I don't mean to get so deep and emotional here, but I was never the pretty friend. I was never the friend who got attention from guys. It was always my best friend. My best friend was always so beautiful. They're still so beautiful. But it was, and I don't want to sound like this was the most important thing, but when you are, you know, young and all of your friends are getting attention from guys, because that seemed to be the most important thing in our lives back then, it really was like it took a mental toll on me. Something that I'm only now discovering through therapy and through you know, a lot of self-reflection, because I wanted to figure out, why do I care so much about my appearance? And I think there's a healthy amount to care about your appearance, but it was a hyper fixation for me. I was always looking at what I could fix, what I could do, how I could be beautiful, like more beautiful, and make myself look better. And it really started from then. So because for as long as I can remember, I was like, if only my nose was smaller, then I would, you know, be considered beautiful. If only my lips were bigger or more symmetrical, then I would be beautiful. If my boobs would be bigger, then I would be more beautiful. And while I do still, you know, think it's good if something is bothering you and you can, you know, make yourself feel better through a little filler or surgery, I don't mean to make it sound like it's no big deal, because that is something that I did that I really regret on my channel. But I do think that if it can make you feel more confident in yourself, then why not? But I'm just here to tell you that once you fix that one thing, you're gonna feel so good. Maybe your nose was crooked, so you got a little bit filler and you're like, wow, I feel so good. This doesn't happen to everyone, but more likely than not, you're gonna go into thinking, well, what else can I fix? Because then I'll feel even better. For me, it became one thing after the other, and it is so easy to get carried away and so easy to become addicted to making yourself look and feel better. And I, like I said, place so much importance on my outward appearance, how I look, making myself look perfect. Not that I think I look perfect, but and now that's just not an important part for me. Obviously, I still want to feel good and look good and feel my best, but that is not through, you know, changing my appearance so much. And kind of with that comes always thinking and always obsessing, and this is not for everyone, but this is just the case for me. You can judge me, you cannot. I'm just being honest. I was constantly focused and thinking about my filler, my face, because when you get filler, it obviously dissolves, and then you go in and you touch it up, and they'll look perfect for a few weeks or months, and then filler you first put in starts to dissolve. So then it doesn't happen in all cases, but it's happened with me almost every time. The filler that I put in first dissolves, and then it doesn't really work with the filler you put in after, because they're dissolving at different rates. And then I would feel like I'd have to go in for little touch-ups and a little here because this part's dissolving now, but we filled here. Anyways, it was always on my mind. For me, I just became obsessed with maintaining that look. And then I became a little bit kind of delulu, because I was like, my lips were getting bigger and bigger and bigger, obviously, because I would be adding to kind of balance it out, and then it just got to a point where I couldn't speak any longer. So the amount of time and space in my head that I was taking up thinking about my filler, my lips, whatever, was insane. At least once a day, I was analyzing it, looking at it, thinking about it. When I was talking to someone, I was thinking like, oh my god, are they looking at my filler? Do they notice this little... It's just crazy. I may be alone in thinking that, but anyways, this is what goes on in my mind, and you ask why, and this is why. People would always tell me I have body dysmorphia, and I was like, no, I don't. And while I do think it's difficult because I do see myself on camera every single day and I notice every little thing, and I notice things that most people probably wouldn't if you just went about your day-to-day life and you didn't have to literally stare at yourself on a camera all day. And I do think that in a sense I did develop a sort of body face dysmorphia. So that's something that I've also like worked on. Not that I'm old. I'm gonna be 26 next month. This month. And I start thinking about like younger generations, because I'm a little bit more removed from, you know, the teens now at this point, closer to 30 than I am to my teenage years. I'm a little bit more removed, and I can look at it a little bit from an outside perspective, and I would never want someone who's 18, 19, 16, 15, whatever, to feel that this immense need to change parts of their face, because I'm sitting here constantly changing parts of my face. If I could do anything, I would go back in time and I wouldn't change so much. So if I had any advice for any of you who are thinking about, you know, getting filler or getting whatever, or if you have it, I don't want to say like filler is bad and I'll never do it and you should feel bad about having it. I would just proceed with caution and go very minimally. And even though every time the things I did were very minimal, it does build up and add up. I want a little bit more of a natural look. So that is the reason why. I bet you weren't expecting all of that. I bet you were expecting just like, well, I have a bump and I got into this deep combo, but I've just been feeling like being so open and vulnerable on my channel and talking about things that I never would have talked about, because like I said, as I get older, these things are just so much more important. I was honest about it when I talked about getting it done. I've always been honest, even when I've gotten backlash, and I will continue to be honest about it. And if you want me to do a video about all the things I've had done, whether I regret it, there's a lot of things I do regret, or whether I would do it again, then definitely let me know, because I can do that. I didn't talk about this stuff for a really long time because I got a lot of hate for it. It's pretty much the only thing that people said to me, and in a way it was good and bad, because in the moment I really felt like I looked fine, and then looking back I'm like, what the F were you thinking? Hindsight is 20/20. Like, you can't, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it, but you haters kept me in check, and thankfully for you, I was able to take a step back and be like, whoa, now I feel like I've grown a lot. I don't need anyone else telling me. It's just like something that I, with like therapy and talking about it, thinking about it, and growing up, it's something I've come to realize on my own. And yeah, anyways, let's try on some dresses. I do have a fake tan on, but that's neither here nor there. I wore the floral Evernew dress to a wedding in June, and I was like, no one's gonna be wearing this dress. Like, such a random store, and alas, someone showed up to that wedding wearing the dress, and she looked freaking beautiful. And it was actually nice because I got to see it from like an outside perspective, not like looking in the mirror, and I was like, okay, that dress is beautiful, I made a good choice. Someone came up to me and was like, I can't believe that girl's wearing it. I was like, well, I can. It's a beautiful dress. Let me show you guys what I was thinking. Finally found the most perfect Spanx in the world. I've tried Skims, I've tried all different Spanx, tried on every single pair until I found one that was exactly what I needed, and these are them. So let me tell you my issues and then the issues that these address and fix. So for me, I just need something that I feel like smooths me out, like holds me in, smooths me out, but doesn't like constrict me and make me feel like I'm dying. I really just need to feel like smoothed out without being sucked in. So the issue I have with Skims or other Spanx, like especially the ones, I have them somewhere. So the issue I have with other like control panties, because for me my stomach is really, and I think for a lot of people, is my problem area. I have a little pooch going on. I did get cool sculpting like years and years ago, which really helped with that. So normally I would go for something like this, because this is really going to suck you in, right, you think? But this is so uncomfortable, and the issue I have with these is that it digs into you and then it bulges out, and it just creates more problems than it solves. And when you're wearing a skin tight dress, like, you don't want to see the shapewear. And with these, I find like you can see here the seam. You can see that. In a, like, why wouldn't they make it seamless? Why is there like a centimeter thick seam? Anyways, so I didn't like that. And then I have this one from Spanx, which is pretty good, but I wear a lot of like strapless, sleeveless dresses, and this one is just, there's a lot going on here, right? So I found this one, and I will leave a link down below. I'm not sure of the exact name, but they're just these little shorts. Sorry, I had to delete some footage on my camera. They're just these little shorts, but they control you and suck you in and make you feel so snatched and tight and perfect without creating all of those rolls. So this band, I thought it was going to pose a problem for me. It doesn't. It doesn't like suck you in and squeeze you and create a roll. I lent these to my sister. She had a wedding last month and she loved them, and she wore them. And then at the bottom, this is the key, okay? There's no seam at the bottom. It just goes like blends into your leg, so you cannot see them. These are perfect. I need to buy the lighter ones. Like, I cannot live without these. I cannot live without these. So I'm going to try on the new dresses, and then I'll show you guys the ones I'm thinking. I got this one in from Dynamite. It's like floral. I feel like this ruching is going to be really flattering, but it also I don't know, might not be the vibe. Also, trying on dresses without hair and makeup should be illegal, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I got this one at TJ Maxx. It's from House of Harlow. Very cute, we shall see. And then I got this pink one. You know, Barbie's very popular at the moment, so that is always an option. And then I have 2 black dresses. One moment. All right, and then my black dress options are this frilly one from Dynamite, which I have been obsessed with for such a long time. And then this one from Dynamite. It's like exactly like the pink one, but in black. This one, there's some sort of magic going on in here because it's so flattering. Okay, I'm gonna put my Spanx on. These are the Spanx. You can see they just smooth everything out. These are the best shoes for a wedding. They're from Amazon. I have these are a dupe. I have the original ones in gold. I wore them last month and I was the only one without complaining about my feet killing me, dancing the night away. So these are the shoes we have to wear. So this is actually really beautiful. However, this gray taupey color, I do have to wash my spray tan off, but this gray taupey color is just not doing it for me today. It's clashing with my orange skin, you know? So no, this is a no for me. It's pretty, but no. Okay, this one I like a lot more than I thought I would. Well, actually no, I love the silhouette of this dress, but I like the color a lot more than I thought. Again, I think it clashes with my orange skin. And I would wear gold shoes, but it is just so freaking pretty. This is the best slip dress ever. I already know I'm gonna see like 10 people in this tonight. I love the dress, but I'm not feeling it for tonight. Okay, this one, not with these shoes. And I don't think for the wedding tonight, even though it is really freaking beautiful. This one is so pretty. I would wear it with the gold shoes. Keep in mind, everything looks like shit because I look like shit at this moment. These ruffles are really doing the most in combination with these Spanx. It's like a dream freaking come true. Anyways, I don't want to wear any of those. I'm going to show you the 2 real options. Option number 1, it has like frillies. I love the little slit on the side, although I would need to hike this up a little bit because the slit actually goes a lot higher than I remember. I'm feeling like the other option is the option, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, and this is the final option and the one I'm going to wear. I already know, I just feel so good in it. This one's like comfy, I can dance. It's pretty, it's not too much. It is so freaking flattering, not too long. The other thing is that these shoes, like, they're not giving me what I need them to give. Okay, and there's also these shoes, but they're giving grandma, this little mule. So it's gonna be a no for me. Don't worry, I have more options. I know you were worried. First are these little pair of mules from Langtown Val. They're a little bit higher than the other ones. They're not as comfy, but definitely something I could wear all night. The thing about these is that the toe is a little thick, but they are comfy, but they're not the ones. That looks absolutely insane. I don't know what I was thinking. I need to send a video to Nikki to get her confirmation. And then for my earrings, where are you? For my earrings, I have these hearts, which are cute, you know, we're at a wedding, or these ones, which are a little bit more classic. These are Melrose. I also have the Rain earrings. All right, I just had to leave because my mom has dropped Leonard off at my mom's house because she watches him when I have things to do that I can't be home for, and he gets to play with his cousin Bentley, who was my sister's dog, is now my mom's dog because Bentley's obsessed with my mom. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check Shoppers Drug Mart out down below. I will also leave the dresses linked down below if I can find them, and all the jewelry and everything I mentioned. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure, don't know why I said it like that. Make sure to subscribe so you can follow me on my lip journey. And I will see you guys back here next time. Love you. Bye.